See what we are discussing here in our today's topic, that is environmental chemistry. See, definition of environmental chemistry. In that, it is a branch of science which deals with the study of what chemical changes in the environment. Okay, see, chemical changes in the environment, and it includes what it includes our surroundings, in air, water, soil, forest, means all these affecting the soil. Okay, in our environmental chemistry. So here major part is what while you are studying environmental chemistry. So because of some pollutants are present in our environment. What pollutants? So write down here what will be the definition of pollutants. Okay. Write down here next term, that is pollutants. Write down. It is a substance which causes pollution. The substance which causes pollution is called as what? Pollutants. Which causes pollution is called as pollutants. And it may be solid, liquid or gaseous substances. What beta? Solid, liquid or gaseous substances. Now see, it is basically very much easy topic related to our environment because from last 4 to 5 years इस टॉपिक के ऊपर क्वेश्चन आना शुरू हो गए. Okay, means in near about 2 to 3 questions are fixed, and in other competitive exams also frequently now questions are coming on this topic. Okay, so easiest topic, and what according to our marks you will get definitely that marks. Okay, like that easy topic means related to our environment. So first we will discuss in our environment. As you know, in our environment major part is what? Our atmosphere. Okay, so this our atmosphere is divided into two parts. So we call it as a here, say troposphere, and what? Stratosphere. Troposphere and stratosphere. Okay. So troposphere. So we will discuss here what is the troposphere. In troposphere, what is the range of troposphere in environment? It is a range from say. So see, it is what your sea level. What beta? Sea level. From sea level to up to 10 kilometer, it is what? Troposphere environment. Okay, we call it as it is the lowest region. Okay, troposphere we can again call it as the which region? Lowest region. Understood? Now say, understood what is the troposphere? From sea level to up to 10 kilometer range. Okay, that is lowest region. We call it as the troposphere. Now, stratosphere, see what? Stratosphere from 10 kilometer to 50 kilometer range is called what? Stratosphere. We call it as the what? Highest region of our atmosphere. So understood this atmosphere divided into these mainly parts. Troposphere, from sea level it is about 10 kilometer We call it as the lowest region. Then stratosphere is what? Ranging from 10 kilometer to 50 kilometer. That is what our highest region. So write down this fast. Over. Ready? Set. Now here first you have to focus on this troposphere, then after what? Stratosphere. Okay. So we have to discuss here first troposphere pollutants. Okay. So write down troposphere, say troposphere pollutants. So in that troposphere pollutants, say we will divide it into here two parts. Gaseous pollutants, and what? Particle pollutants. Okay, gaseous pollutants and particle pollutants. In that gaseous pollutants here, SOx. SOx in the sense that SOx is different and this SOx is different. SOx. X is what? 1, 2. Okay. SO2, SO3, like this. Understood? Now next is NOx. As you know, variety of oxides. These are what? Non-metal oxides, and you know non-metal oxides are what? Non-metal oxides are chemical in nature. Yes. Non-metal oxides are always basic or acidic. Acidic in nature. Understood? Non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. So we write down one by one gaseous pollutants, SOx, then NOx, COX, then our H2S, hydrocarbon beta, and what? Ozone. So these are what beta here? Gaseous pollutants. Understood? Gaseous pollutants. Now here particle pollutants also there. So write down particle pollutants. Then that particle pollutant mist. Then your dust, fog, then smoke, and what? Smog. Okay. These are what? Particle pollutants. Completed?
Yes.
Gaseous pollutants, particle pollutants. Over. So here we have to discuss this one by one. How it will affect on our environment, how it will affect on our atmosphere. Okay. So suppose if we are discussing about our first, so we can call it as a word SOx. Sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxides, examples. Okay. So as you know better, how your sulfur dioxide are formed. H plus O2, that is what? SO2. Okay. Now next, when see here, one of the important part is what? When your sulfur is combined with oxygen, it is what? Sulfur dioxide. At the same time, SO3 also form because this SO2 on air oxidation it gives what beta? Your SO3. Understood? Therefore, when sulfur is combined with oxygen, it gives SO2 as well as SO3. Okay. So in previous lecture, whatever in previous topic we saw in thermochemistry, we balance reactions also. So are you remembering that also? Okay, correct. We generate their end reactions, and we, according to Hess's law, we sum of all that enthalpies. Okay. So one of these reaction. Okay. Now, what will be the concentration of SO2 and SO3? Okay. So which one is minimum amount and which one is higher amount? Which one is toxic? Okay. Less toxic, high toxic. So write down your one sentence after this. You notice in stocks you have to write these reactions. Okay. In that one part you mentioned. Sulfur dioxide is occurred in greater amount and SO3 is occurred in atmosphere in lesser amount, but it is highly what? Toxic. Sulfur or beta trioxide. Understood? Okay. See, over this. So now one more part I have to mention here, that is, see, whenever this reaction occurs, sulfur dioxide is converted into sulfur trioxide. So I can write it like this also. So we can balance this reaction. We can balance this not with fractional. Yes, here what? 2. In our reaction balance. Yes or no? Okay. So here what will happen? Particulate matters are present to catalyze this reaction. We call it as what? PM. Particulate matters. So here, what is the role of this particular matter to catalyze this reaction? To catalyze the reaction. Okay, understood. So no doubt, not always these particular matters only catalyze this reaction, but also here our H2O2 also in some amount we can what? H2O2 also it acts as a catalysis. Okay, so write down like reaction also. So take beta like reaction. SO2 plus H2O2. SO2 plus H2O2. So beta SO2 as you know gaseous, H2O2 what is the physical state of H2O2? And what is the physical state of H2O2? Liquid. Then what you will gain? SO3 plus byproduct is what? Yes, or something another product here will form. Yes, what will form beta? SO2 and H2O2. Here also, see your product is what? H2SO4 aqueous. Means not always your particular matter is catalyze the reaction. In some cases, your H2 also what catalyze the reaction. So beta balance this reaction. It is balanced. SO2 plus H2O2. Are they balanced or not? Okay, balanced. Okay. So see here, one more reaction we can mention here. See, when your sulfur dioxide means H2O2 also catalyze this reaction and your ozone also catalyze this reaction. Then here you will get what? SO3 plus O2. Okay. Means these all reactions are important. Means here your ozone is what? Also catalyze the reaction. Beta these also reaction or balance. Okay. Over. Over. Same. Now, instead of writing H2SO4 here in this reaction, whenever your sulfur dioxide is catalyzed by this H2O2, we can write like this also, H2O plus SO3. So, what will happen? H2O plus SO3 is what? H2SO4 only? Or yes or no? Yes. Understood. Means not always we can write H2SO4 or either your H2O plus SO3. Understood? Means here one of the most important you have to keep in mind, not always particulate matters catalyze the reaction, but also your H2O2, that is hydrogen peroxide, and your ozone will also catalyze the reaction regarding your SOx. SOx is, as you know, SO2 or SO3. Okay, and most dangerous is what your SO3. Okay, so these are all about your what? SOx. Completed each and every reaction. Okay, now we will discuss regarding your NOx. What will that? NOx. So as you know, NOx here, which gases we can call it as a regarding your NOx? NO2, yes or no? Understood. But other also nitrogen containing gases are there. But it is in the form of, we can call it as a NO2 minus ion. Okay. So what it is? Which ion? Nitrite ion. Okay. NO3 minus is what, beta? NO3 minus is what? Nitrite ion. Understood? So these are what? In the form of compounds. Okay. So these are what regarding your NOx. So we will discuss here one reaction how your NO and NO2 these are formed. So write down this reaction. So your NO is formed in lightning. Lightning. You know the lightning. Okay. At that time what? Nitric oxide is formed. Nitric oxide. Understood? During lightning means here temperature is so much. ठीक है? ये बहुत गर्म होता है उसमें. Nitric oxide. So beta when this. So again here we can call it as this nitric oxide is unstable. So it undergoes what? Air oxidation. NO plus O2. So what here? It gives NO2. It will air oxidation. So beta, can we balance this reaction? NO plus O2, NO2. Yes. What? Then here what? 2. Yes, our reaction balance. Understood. Okay. Why it will again combine with oxygen? Because yes, it is quite unstable. Okay. So are you remembering each and every reaction? Whatever now we saw, we discussed regarding SO2, SO3. Okay. Now, what will happen? Say again during acid rain, what will happen? Suppose this NO2, nitrogen dioxide gases is present in the atmosphere, or we can say in the environment. So it will combine with our H2O. Okay, H2O liquid. So what will happen? HNO3 will form. Yes, it's a simple reaction. HNO3. So we call it as a acid rain there. Okay. And what regarding your sulfur trioxide? So SO3 plus H2O, that is what? H2SO4. Correct. It is what also acid rain. Okay. Now see, plus nitric oxide here we got HNO3 plus nitric oxide. Now suppose if you are considering here, okay, see this HNO3. So we have this HNO3 dissociated. How HNO3 dissociated? H plus plus NO3 minus. Okay, and some part we can call it as the HNO2 also. How your HNO2 dissociates? Yes, H plus plus NO2 minus. So what we call it as a nitrate ion, and this what? Nitrite ion. So as you know, nitrogen fixation in soil. Okay. So these are what? Important material to fix nitrogen in soil to increase the fertility of what? Soil. Correct? No? Understood? Nitrate, then nitrite. Okay. You wrote this all better. This over. Okay. Now see, after your nitrate and what? Nitrite. These are what means as a fertilizers. Okay, as a fertilizers they will add. Now one of the important part after this, that is our hydrocarbon. So SOx over, NOx over, after this we write up what beta? Hydrocarbon, that is CHY. Hydrocarbons. So can you tell me one of the known hydrocarbon? If you know any hydrocarbon, CH4. CH4 beta. What is the other name of this CH4? Okay, yes, methane. Then one of we can call it as commonly marshy gas. What? Marshy gas. So see here. These are hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons and mixture of hydrocarbon and nitric oxide. It is continuously evolving from automobiles, diesel engines. As you know, more which vehicle they are more pollutants in they act as a polluter. They are responsible for a pollution. Diesel vehicle, petrol vehicle. Okay. In big vehicles means basically diesel engine. Okay. Diesel engine, it is what? They are producing more pollution and continuously evolving what? Hydrocarbons and mixture of hydrocarbons and nitric oxide. Understood? So here, write up one point with a say regarding your hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon is released. Hydrocarbon is released due to incomplete combustion of fossil fuel. Fossil fuel in Marathi what we can call जीवाश्म ईंधन. What? जीवाश्म ईंधन. Fossil fuel. Yes or no? Okay. Means all whatever these gases or this crude oil producing, it is from where? From fossil fuels only. They are extracting from sea, petrol, diesel, kerosene, then CNG also, LPG. Okay. Okay. Understood or not? Okay. So here, one of the important means suppose if you are discussing as a COX, as an example of COX. So one of the important oxides of this COX is what? Carbon monoxide. Means these also gases are releasing continuously from diesel engine. Nitric oxide and carbon monoxide also. Yes or no? Yes. Your mixture of hydrocarbons, then nitric oxide, then carbon monoxide. Okay. Now what will happen? See, what is the effect on our human body if this carbon monoxide is mixed with our hemoglobin? Most dangerous it is. Okay. So write down here one sentence with a carbon monoxide has more binding capacity. Carbon monoxide has more binding capacity than oxygen. Than what बेटा? Oxygen. ठीक है? और write down next time. With carbon monoxide, next time or in continuous manner. When carbon monoxide is bind with hemoglobin, yes, can you tell me what will happen? So what we call when your carbon monoxide is mixed with hemoglobin, one specific word, yes, we can call it as that condition is carboxy hemoglobin. What? Carboxy hemoglobin. And one more important and shocking sentence. Okay, see, shocking sentence, whatever our vehicles, they are continuously evolving, carbon monoxide, nitric oxide. Okay, when you inhale that, carbon monoxide, not at our. Understood? Non-spontaneously it came, or spontaneously. Understood? So that carbon monoxide, both are present, carbon monoxide and oxygen also we are inhaling. But whatever the carbon monoxide, when vehicles are continuously evolving that gases, when you inhale that carbon monoxide, at that time, what will happen when they mix with blood? It gives what? Carboxyhemoglobin. And what we can call when oxygen is combined with hemoglobin, oxyhemoglobin. Yes or no? Oxyhemoglobin. But one of the most important shocking sentence regarding this carboxyhemoglobin, so that you have to write. Say, carboxyhemoglobin is shocking sentence. Carboxyhemoglobin is 300 times more stable than oxyhemoglobin. Okay. Yes, 300 times more stable than oxyhemoglobin. Understood? Now, condition is what? Suppose in our body, suppose 3 to 4%, 3 to 4% of carbon monoxide, suppose we inhale, then that condition is most dangerous. It affects so many diseases. Okay, means nervousness, dizziness, okay, and premature abortion also. Okay, so it is very much dangerous, and finally it causes death also. Okay, so therefore this environmental chemistry we have to strictly study. Okay, so understood what is a carboxyhemoglobin and what was the condition of how it is stable than oxyhemoglobin. Okay, so whatever causes you wrote in your own words, causes, so that causes you have to write in your own words. What will affect on our body? Note. Harmful effects on body, nervousness, dizziness, okay, premature abortion, and finally death. Over. Now next, understood hydrocarbon and all. See. Next is our part. Acid rain. What we do? Acid rain. So generally here, what will happen? We can call it as a acid rain pH range. Acid rain pH near about 5.6. So we are thinking, or you are thinking, water is a neutral, so its pH must be how much? 7. But why this rainwater, or we can say acid rain, has a pH 5.6? Because these so many gases are present in environment or in atmosphere. Which gases? Suppose your H2O पानी ऊपर गिरती वक्त उसकी मुलाकात हुई CO2, then SO3, then NO2. So what will happen? It will combine with water liquid, means water liquid plus these gases. So automatically pH range becomes what? Decrease. Understood? So H2O plus suppose CO2 if you are thinking, then what will happen? H2CO3. So what will be the name of this acid? Yes, carbonic acid, correct? Carbonic acid, understood? So like that SO3 also, when your SO3 combines with H2O liquid, beta these are gases as you know, yes or no? These are gases. So what will happen beta? H2SO4. Okay, like that your water when combines with NO2, it gives what? Nitric acid. Okay. Over these reactions, here simple reactions are there. Means basically this topic is from inorganic chemistry. As like you studied in S block elements, hydrogen, P block element, in P block element you saw which groups you saw? Group 13 and group 14. Okay, you have to revise that topics also. Each and every concept, content of this topic, sub-content of that topic. Yes. Okay. Now, see what will happen. Whatever this H2CO3 and H2SO4. Now, we are observing, or in sometimes in news also, somewhere you heard, acid rain affects on what?